Teratophoneus is a genus of tyrannosaurid dinosaur which lived during the late Cretaceous period in what is now Utah, United States, containing a single known species, T. carii. It is known from an incomplete skull and postcranial skeleton recovered from the Kaiparowitz Formation. It was specifically named T. carii in honor of Philip J. Currie. Fossils of Teratophoneus were first found in the Kaiparowitz Formation of southern Utah. Later, fossils from the same formation were discovered and identified as the genus. Argon-argon radiometric dating indicates that the Kaiparowitz Formation was deposited between 76.1 and 74.0 million years ago, during the Campanian stage of the late Cretaceous period. This date means that Teratophoneus lived in the middle of the Campanian stage of the late Cretaceous. 3 different fossils of Teratophoneus have been found. Originally, Teratophoneus was described based on the holotype BYU 8120. More recently, the specimens UMNHVP 16690 and UMNPVP 16691 have been assigned to it. Teratophoneus was named by Thomas D. Carr, Thomas A. Williamson, Brooks B. Britt and Ken Statman in 2011. The type and only species was named T. carii. The generic name is derived from the Greek theras, monster, and phoneus, murderer. The specific name honors Philip J. Currie. In 2017, a new specimen of Teratophoneus was discovered in the Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument and airlifted to the Natural History Museum of Utah in Salt Lake City. The holotype of Teratophoneus consists of a fragmentary skull and parts of the postcranial skeleton. The fossils were originally assigned to 4 different individuals, but are probably only of a single subadult animal. The specimen of Teratophoneus was not fully grown, according to an estimate by Carr et al., was about 6 meters in length and 1.15 t. Compared to the skull of an Albertosaurus, Teratophoneus is roughly 23% shorter in proportion between the lacrimal bone of the antobuttal fenestra and the tip of the snout. The skull of Teratophoneus is also comparably deeper. It is unclear if there was a specific reason for these differences, but the extra depth may have allowed for stronger jaw muscles, increasing the bite force of Teratophoneus. Lovan et al. Conducted a phylogenetic analysis of the family Tyrannosauridae and confirmed the assignment of Teratophoneus to the Tyrannosaurid subfamily Tyrannosaurinae. They concluded that Teratophoneus was closely related to both Tarbosaurus and Tyrannosaurus, but placed in a more basal position within the family, though more derived than Daspletosaurus. Below is the cladogram based on the phylogenetic analysis conducted by Lovan et al. In 2013, Gogosaurus labratus Albertosaurus sarcophagus Dinosaur Park Tyrannosaurid Daspletosaurus taurosus 2 Medicine Tyrannosaurid Teratophoneus Currie Bistahi Evazar Celi Lithronax Argists Tyrannosaurus rex Tarbosaurus Batar Ju Sheng Tyrannus Magnus in 2020. When describing the genus Thanatotheristes, Warras et al. 2020 found Teratophoneus to be in a subclade alongside Dynamopteror and Lithronax. The clade remains unnamed. Dryptosaurus Aquilungus Appalachiasaurus Montgomeryensis Bistahi Evazar Celi Gogosaurus labratus Albertosaurus sarcophagus Chianchosaurus sinensis Alliaramus remotus Alliaramus altai Teratophoneus Currie Dynamopteror dynasts Lithronax argists Nanaxsaurus hoglundi Thanatotherists Degrutorum Daspletosaurus taurosus Daspletosaurus honeri Ju Sheng Tyrannus magnus Tarbosaurus Batar Tyrannosaurus rex. A bone bed of fossils from the rainbows and unicorns quarry in southern Utah's Kaiparowitz Formation described in 2021 attributed to Teratophoneus suggests that the genus was a social pack hunter. The fossils, consisting of animals ranging from 4 to 22 years of age, suggest a mass mortality event, possibly caused by flooding, or less likely by cyanobacterial toxicosis, fire or drought. The fact that all of the animals preserved died within a short time period further strengthens the argument for gregarious behavior in tyrannosaurids, with bone beds of Teratophoneus, Albertosaurus, and Daspletosaurus showcasing the potential behavior may have been widespread amongst tyrannosaurs. In general, the holotype of Teratophoneus were recovered at the Kaiparowitz Formation in southern Utah. Argon-argon radiometric dating indicates that the fossils were buried during the Campanian stage of The Late Cretaceous period. During the Late Cretaceous period, the site within the Kuiperovitz Formation was located on Laramidia near its eastern shore on the western anterior seaway, a large inland sea that split North America into two land masses. The other being Appalachia to the east. The plateau where dinosaurs lived was an ancient floodplain, dominated by large channels and an abundance of wetland peat swamps, ponds and lakes, and was bordered by highlands. The climate was wet and humid, and supported an array of different and diverse groups of